Hi guys, it's Arnie and this is another Alliance war and this war is Frustration 2.0. So the new update came out and with this new update a lot of crazy stuff is happening also in the community and also in the game, and I also faced some crazy issues in Alliance quest. While you just click power, the power disappears, but your champion did not trigger in special and you get hit by a boss or by any other opponent. So pretty nice bug. So let's move on in Alliance War. This is a first fight and this is a mutant champion. For this war I brought Iceman, Black Widow and Voodoo, and my plan was try to keep Black Widow and Iceman for a Spider-Man boss and clear everything with Voodoo. Also a crazy mini boss, and you will see it soon. This mini boss was wow, one of the hardest and toughest fights I had in Alliance War. So they buffed a little bit this Alliance War, made it a little bit tougher, but still there are some challenging fights, I must say. So this fight was pretty straightforward, nothing special here. And we are going to move on to next one, and here I see a science and I don't want to risk it, so I'll decide to go with Iceman on this fight, because if it's Spider-Man I can prevent his evade, if it's Abomination I will prevent poison, so Iceman is a great option. So, and this is Abomination, so pretty cool, the pretty straightforward fight. Just hit. I'm trying to bait his level 1, I'm not good on evading his level 2, so level 1 for me. So I'm playing a little bit safe here, trying to put a cold snap, frost bites and everything that Iceman can put on him. Here I'm going to do some dance with evade back and forward, because again I want to bait his special 1 and we're just dancing here. And trigger his level 1, and here I have an opportunity just to hit. Pay attention guys to the timer of the power bar, the timer on the top right corner. I think it happened to me in one war that I didn't pay attention and I clicked the power exactly at the same time when the power just disappeared because of the timer and because of this node, and I got smashed by the opponent, so be careful. So everything till now goes pretty good and I'm pretty happy. And here first DS happened. So here you see my Voodoo at full health. And now it's 50% health. I cut it out because at the beginning, at the load screen, I got this connection error message without any dark or black line that's saying that there is an issue with the network. And I checked my network and the network was right. So without any fight I lost 50% of my health, and this was fun and interactive. So luckily Voodoo can regenerate it with a couple of fights, so I was less pissed, but I started to feel something odd, something strange about this war, and guys, you will see it soon. So again, Loki, I think it's a pretty good node for him here, because he gained one power bar very fast and he can just spam you with power bar with one special after another and after another. So great placement for Loki here. Rather than this, you see just jumping between because of my power drain, but 43 hits and it was pretty funny to see losing 50% for nothing. So we're going to move on, and I'm taking path 9, the most right path, straight to the buff immune mini boss. Soon you will see him, guys. And this is a cosmic node, and it's great. Cosmic node, Voodoo. I have here my class advantage, so let's go for it. So I have my class advantage and we're moving on, and this is Captain Marvel or Miss Marvel, one of the Marvels. So this should be an easy fight, and here I think soon she will be able to cut me, and you saw I evaded, right? But still she managed to cut me, and because the Voodoo have this issue with the short dash back, so I dashed once, it wasn't enough, and she managed to caught me and just take away all the regeneration that I had. So we're moving on, and I see her signs, so I thought to myself, should I go with Voodoo and try to to regenerate him, or I go with other champion? And I decided to go with Voodoo, why not? And again you see my health gone, why? Because in the loading screen I saw this connection error message and I was so pissed. It was, and I have nothing to say about it. So I lost again 50% of my health, and now I try. Also he caught me with his 5-hit combo and I tried to fight it back, and here I'm going to do a stupid mistake. I just ran on him when he had level 2 special, and I probably would die also with full health, but 2 times in one game I lost connection when I had a full internet connection. I sat near my Wi-Fi at my home and I immediately checked the network, I checked the internet, and everything worked well. So well done Kabam, without any errors, just shut down the game. And I'm going with Iceman, and this guy, this annoying little guy, just won't die, and managing to do a lot of damage. So also my parries just didn't connect on him. I'm laughing when I see this fight, and here I'm playing a little bit safer. I'm not rushing at him when I have 2 power bars. So pretty sad, I must say, but still I'm not using rarely using items in wars, and in this war our opponents just ignored diversity. I revived my Voodoo because I need to fight the mini boss, and the mini boss is going to be Juggernaut, and not a regular Juggernaut. It's going to be rank 4 Juggernaut with level MD probably 5 MD5, Mystic Dispersion at level 5, so it will gain power like crazy. It will trigger, you will see in the fight, he will trigger his unstoppable one after another, so Voodoo probably is my only chance to beat him. So I decided to revive my Voodoo. I put a couple of potions on him and I wanted to regenerate him, but here this Agent Venom with his blockable level 1, but I will lose health because of it. So in this fight I decided to put an odd combo on him and then trigger my special, because odd combo will reduce his Tanakasi ability. So the fight went pretty well. And here the main show. We're moving on to mini boss. 24k. You see here 2 Juggernauts and other battle groups. There were 2 magics. So very buffed with a lot of health Juggernaut. And I start my fight with Voodoo. So my strategy here is put an odd combo on him. This will reduce chances to unstoppable. And here, a first mistake, it wasn't a mistake, I just pressed the back and he stood and blocked, or I think did nothing. And first one, fun and interactive. And he's going to start with his special C1, 2, and it just triggered 1, 2, and he triggered another one immediately. So I'm at the corner and pay attention to his power bar, guys. It just gains power like crazy. And here I evaded it, but it still managed to caught me this level 2. So I see my health, I see his health, I see his power. So what I'm trying to do here, I know that I probably won't kill him unless I play like a god here. So it triggered his second 2, and here I'm just trying to bait and intercept, and I managed to do more hits. So everything goes well. I managed to do some hits, another intercept, And when I close to him, I manage to evade his level 1, but when I'm far from him, I'm evading, and some part of this special just managed to cut me, and not fun. So fight is going pretty good now. I managed to do some damage on him, and I didn't expect it to do so much damage from not such a good start. So, but now he caught me and I died. But it started bad, but I managed to do some damage. So I'm bringing the Iceman. Let's see how it goes. So I'm playing safe here. I'm taking a block damage, and an Iceman with ice armor, it just helps me to reduce the damage. And what great thing about debuff immune, that frostbite, it's not a debuff, so it will put a frostbite, but Kabam did some trick here. They put, I think 60 or 80% energy resistance, so frostbite is energy damage. I don't know why, don't ask me. So it's almost nothing. And here again, I dashed back, he froze, it was funny to see it, and he managed to cut me with a heavy. I'm trying not to complain a lot about the game, but the last update, wow, it just was just crazy with bugs, just a lot of bugs. And come on, stop releasing new content, fix your bugs, take some time off, and then give us a new great content, but with the minimal bugs. Where I know, I'm as a developer, I know that you can't create a bugless system. There were always going to be bugs, but come on guys, you need to check a little bit, because there are some bugs that with small testing you just can see it. So let's get back to the fight. So I did some damage, and here I have 3 power bars, and I'm clicking the power bar icon. I'm clicking with all my power. I almost broke my phone, but no, it didn't work. And now I'm bringing Black Widow. Maybe Black Widow will help me. So I'm trying, and you will see, I think this is one of the great fights here. So with Black Widow, I know she have low armor, so I need to intercept him, and just one intercept, one evade, and he has almost 50% of his power bar. So Black Widow still great champion, especially when you trigger her level 2 and then start attacking them. She will have a lot of crit hits, but also will feed Mystic Dispersion, so you also need to be careful with this. And this is the reason I'm not triggered here my level 2, because I knew that Mystic Dispersion will take him to 3 power bars. And here I'm at the corner, I decided to trigger my level 3, sorry guys, and boom. Although I used items here, it still was a very nice fight, and it reminded me that all the Alliance War days when you have this buffed mini boss that you just did all you just fight like crazy to beat him, and the satisfaction was great. So Black Widow, guys, Black Widow doing a very great job on him. Very great job. So I'm trying to bait an intercept here, and it worked. And here almost his level 1 got me, but soon his power bar will be filled almost to 2 power bars. And what I'm usually do with Juggernaut, I'm trying to reach him to 2 power bars, because it's more safer evade than 1 power bar. So 60 hits with Black Widow, guys. Well done, Black Widow. You're still a great champion in this game, although you don't have this 100% accuracy ability reduction. And this was a great fight, and I knew that the only way to beat him now is with Voodoo, because at Voodoo I need to try again and play much better this time, and I did. You will see here is going to be much better fight than the previous one. So currently for this war I used 2 revives and so potions. I used couple of this team level 2 revives that I got from Summoner Advancement, and I'm not using them in anywhere. And I think I used 2 6k potions in this war. And the potions I usually buy from Glory Store and not from, and I'm not using units. I'm collecting my units and I'm trying to save my units for Vision Deal, and probably I will do soon. I will do my Legend, my Labyrinth of Legend another path when I have my Archangel at rank 5. So finally I managed to do a great damage on him. I have a lot of health, and he just won't trigger his specials, and now I have 3 power bars and my power drain just won't work, and I know I'm going to die, so I'm trying to do as much damage as I can. And this was a great fight, and specifically in this fight he just won't trigger his special. I managed to do a small damage, but I died. So it's time. I decided, okay, I have some health on Iceman, I have some health on Black Widow. Let's try with Iceman. He don't have much health. And it just went well, guys. I managed to do a 5-hit combo. I'll try to bait an intercept. You'll see here. And nope. No intercept for me. Only death. So now I have Black Widow and said, come on, I must win this fight. I don't want to use another revive. It will be 3 revives. It's a lot for one war. So all I need to do, have around 8k health, and it's not much health, and you see I'm not doing a lot of damage when I'm hitting him. And here he almost dead, and I'm thinking to myself, what am I going to do? He got another power bar, and I almost dead, and I managed to evade his heavy, and I beat him. I beat this annoying guy. It was a great fight, although not my best, but I really enjoyed this one. And we won this war. We cleared 3 battle groups, and they saw that we have max diversity. Also tell them, and they have very low diversity, so we win. They have more defender kills, but because they put very strong bosses. It was a great war. If you like this video, if you like my other videos, guys, subscribe, like, share with your friends, and see you soon, guys, on my next video.